Unacademy. Let's crack it.
Okay, so tell me, Abhinav, since you have mentioned analyzing performance of Bollywood movies, 1947 till today, can you give a snapshot of the movies, different movies which were made at different points of time, and how they were resulting out of the social thinking, social milieu, and social values at that point of time? Can you take us through the journey of Indian movies in Bollywood?
Sir. Sir, I would like to divide the journey of Indian cinema and movies since 1947 till now in three phases, sir. First would be, sir, from 1947 to 1990s or late 1990s. Second would be 1990s to 2008 or 2010. And, sir, the third phase would be 2011-12 onwards till now. Sir, in the first phase, what we saw was that, sir, the Bollywood movies were firstly depicting the socio-economic and cultural reality. They were more inspired by local folklores, local traditions. They had references to Ramayana, Mahabharata and the local legends. And in a way, movies like Mother India and others, they were much in sync with the political and economic realities. And so this continued till we had introduction of movies which started following the Western themes, Western genre, and introduction of Yash Raj and other producers and directors who started bringing in romance, thrillers, actions, bringing the action sequences that Western movies or Hollywood movies had. And so this was the phase, post-liberalization also to some extent, where the purchasing power of Indian moviegoers improved, the outreach to cinema improved, and we had certain kind of movies based on youth, based on individual specific rather than the society specific or social centered movies that we had prior to this. And sir, in the third phase, which we can say from 2010 onwards, we have an assortment of movies which are individual specific also and which have certain references to society also. Sir, in this phase, we are seeing some return to parallel cinema or movies which are bringing in greater social messages, such as Padman movie or the recent Chhatriwali movie, and it seems to be a synthesis of both the phases, the 1947 to 1990 phase and the later phase. And this is the period, sir, where the box office collections have increased tremendously.
In between, you mentioned, so I'd like to add one more period. What do you think about that? You see, when we achieved freedom,
yes, sir,
there was a lot of hope,
yes, sir,
that we become an independent country,
yes,
and
sir,
everything will be hunky-dory, everything will be fine. And therefore, the kind of movies which you said, the reality and hope. But then later on, it resulted into a lot of black marketing, all negative things, which started taking place, shortages of things, and so therefore there was an anger in the minds of the people.
yes, sir,
And they said that what have we achieved this freedom for? And then films like Diwar,
yes, sir, yes, sir,
where an angry young man, who is resisting, and he says that something needs to be done about it. So that period you have omitted in between. And then you can, the things which you talked about. And then ultimately the nostalgia period, they said ki it is that at least we were better. So they started going back to Mahabharata and Ramayana days,
yes,
because said freedom has not really achieved us anything. So would you not like to include that periods also?
yes, sir. Sir, in fact, there's a trivia that the independence speech of during the independence speech of 1975, more people were watching Diwar movie rather than listening to the speech of the Honorable Prime Minister.
Yes.
So this is in sync with what you said, that there was resentment, and the portrayal of Bollywood actors as angry young men or people who are fighting against the system, against the socio-economic realities, that was taking momentum.
Okay. Just one question I would like to ask you. Where is this Suraj Kund fair held, and when was it started, and when it is going to be held in the near future?
So, Sir, the Suraj Kund fair is being held in Faridabad district of Haryana. Sorry, sir, I'm not aware when it started.
Okay.
And sir, currently it is ongoing. The fair is currently ongoing,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. So just one with the Rakhi Gadi. What does it tell us about the Indus Valley civilization?
Sir, the excavations are currently going on. After the excavation completely happens, it would be the largest excavated site overtaking Mohenjo-daro. And sir, it means the mound of ash, and it has ruins of Indus Valley civilization. Sir, culturally there have been artifacts and which have been found there. There have also been potteries, blue grain pottery which has been found at Rakhi Gadi. Also, sir, the remains of a man and a woman in graveyard have been found, and it has been found from the initial excavations that the length of the skeleton was around 6 feet tall for the women, which is amongst the tallest skeletons which have been found in Rakhi Gadi. And also, sir, it tells about the agricultural practices. There have been in the potteries, wheat and barley have been found. So,
Okay. Thank you.